Hey, 49ers faithful! We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The rumor swirling around the NFL world has finally taken shape, and it is sending shockwaves through San Francisco. T. Higgins, once seen as a cornerstone wide receiver for another franchise, is now rumored to be the new number one target for the 49ers. Imagine the energy in Santa Clara, the locker room buzzing with whispers, coaches pacing the sidelines, and fans practically vibrating with anticipation. Higgins is not just any receiver. He is a player who commands attention on every snap, a physical specimen who can dominate the secondary with his height, speed, and football IQ. People are already speculating about how his presence will alter the 49ers' offensive dynamics, the kind of scheme Shanahan might unleash, and which quarterback will thrive with such a talented weapon finally at his disposal. For months, rumors circulated quietly, insiders dropping hints on podcasts and social media, but now everything seems to be aligning. The talk is not just about his stats, although they are impressive. It's about the psychological edge he brings to the team. Opponents will have to game plan differently, their defensive coordinators scratching their heads, knowing that containing Higgins could become their full-time job. It's the kind of move that doesn't just fill a roster spot. It sends a message, a declaration that San Francisco is serious about elevating their passing attack. The ripple effects of Higgins joining the 49ers cannot be overstated. This is not a subtle upgrade. It is a seismic shift, the kind of acquisition that changes the identity of an offense almost overnight. Fans are imagining the explosive plays, the deep sideline connections, and the clutch catches in critical moments, the kind that make highlight reels and keep commentators talking for weeks. Analysts are already debating how this move impacts the balance of power in the NFC, how the 49ers might approach free agency now, and which young receivers could find themselves mentored by a proven talent. There's also the locker room chemistry to consider, how Higgins will mesh with the existing core, how his presence could push others to elevate their games, and the dynamic it creates in practice and on game day. Every single detail matters, from how he runs his routes to the subtle adjustments he makes against different coverages, and fans are analyzing every possible scenario. The rumor alone has already sparked debates online, with highlights from his previous seasons resurfacing, viral clips of contested catches, and endless speculation about the immediate impact. People are theorizing about target share percentages, potential touchdown totals, and the type of quarterback who will benefit most from having Higgins as the centerpiece of the passing game. It's a perfect storm of excitement, speculation, and raw anticipation, and it feels like San Francisco might be on the brink of something truly special. The whispers in the league corridors are growing louder, and every mention of Higgins in connection with the 49ers is causing pundits to pause mid-sentence. There's talk about the financial implications, the potential contract negotiations, and how this move could reshape the salary structure of the offense. Beyond that, it's about the psychological warfare. Defenses will need to prepare differently, schemes will have to be adjusted, and game plans will be rewritten on the fly to try to contain a receiver of his caliber. There's a sense that Higgins is more than just a weapon. He's a game changer, someone whose mere presence on the field forces the opposition to rethink everything. Fans are fantasizing about the impossible catches, the sideline toe taps, the high-stakes third down conversions, and the way his skill set perfectly complements a creative offensive mind like Kyle Shanahan. Some even speculate about how his presence might open the run game, how defensive backs drawn to cover him could create openings for other playmakers, and how the offensive tempo might shift as a result. Every rumor, every piece of speculation seems to carry weight, and the media frenzy only intensifies as more insiders hint at details, leaving fans and analysts alike to piece together the potential reality. It's not just about the next season. It's about a long-term vision, a redefinition of what the 49ers can achieve when their passing attack has a true alpha receiver leading the charge. Sources say the locker room is already buzzing with anticipation, with veterans reportedly welcoming the idea of Higgins joining the fold. The chemistry in San Francisco could reach a new level as teammates imagine the possibilities, the big plays, the celebrations, and the leadership qualities that Higgins might bring. Rumors suggest that his work ethic and approach to preparation have impressed scouts and coaches alike, creating an aura of professionalism that could resonate throughout the entire team. Every detail, from his route-running precision to his ability to win contested catches, is being scrutinized by fans, analysts, and opponents alike. Social media has exploded with fan reactions, memes, and highlight clips, fueling the buzz around this potential signing. Some insiders suggest that his arrival could even influence offensive play calling, pushing the team to explore deeper, more aggressive passing concepts to capitalize on his unique skill set. The conversations are endless, the scenarios almost cinematic, and the anticipation is building to a point where every 49ers fan is imagining the impossible. A dynamic, explosive offense led by a receiver who seems capable of rewriting games with a single play. The rumor, true or not, has already changed the narrative in San Francisco, and that, in itself, is telling of the impact Higgins could have. Even beyond the tactical considerations, there's a cultural shift rumored to accompany Higgins' arrival. His personality, confidence, and leadership qualities are said to resonate with teammates, potentially reshaping the locker room dynamic. Coaches and staff reportedly view him as someone who could be a stabilizing force during high-pressure situations, a player who demands excellence not just from himself but from everyone around him. Analysts suggest that his presence could spark competition within the receiving corps, motivating younger players to raise their games, all while creating a dynamic where the offense can attack multiple levels of the field with precision. Every rumor about his potential signing generates more chatter, more excitement, and more speculation about what could happen when talent, scheme, and opportunity collide in San Francisco. It's the kind of storyline that transcends stats and numbers. It's about identity, vision, and the sheer possibility of greatness. The energy surrounding Higgins is palpable, and the NFL world is watching closely, aware that if this rumor holds true, the 49ers may have just added the catalyst for a transformative season. As the rumor continues to swirl, fans, analysts, and even rival teams are dissecting every angle. From mock playbooks to fantasy projections, social media debates to national sports shows, every detail is under a microscope. There's talk about how defenses might double him, how matchups could shift game by game, and how his presence might free up other offensive weapons. Rumors indicate that the 49ers front office sees this as more than just a signing. It's a statement of intent, a clear signal that they intend to compete at the highest level with an offense designed to maximize talent like Higgins. Even casual fans are drawn into the conversation, imagining electrifying sideline catches, deep bombs, and clutch performances that could define the narrative of a season. The buzz has become almost tangible, a mix of hope, speculation, and excitement that seems to permeate every conversation about San Francisco football. Whether it's over coffee, on podcasts, or through social media threads, everyone has a theory about what Higgins' arrival could mean, and that collective energy is now a part of the story itself, fueling the rumor, the anticipation, and the dream of a new era for the 49ers offense. The speculation around T. Higgins' potential role in San Francisco's offense is reaching fever pitch, and insiders suggest that every practice scenario, every play design, and every personnel grouping is being reimagined in anticipation. Imagine the offensive coordinator drawing up packages specifically designed to exploit Higgins' unique combination of size, speed, and route-running precision. Rumors indicate that there could be a series of deep threat concepts, pick-and-pop formations, and motion-heavy plays intended to create mismatches against every defensive scheme. Analysts are theorizing endlessly about how his presence might influence the tempo of the game, the use of play action, and the targeting distribution among the other receivers. Even the quarterbacks are said to be imagining the possibilities, considering how having a dominant number one receiver changes decision-making, defensive reads, and progression through the passing tree. Fans are equally caught up in the speculation, envisioning big sideline grabs, third down conversions, and explosive plays that could shift momentum instantly. Social media threads are packed with debates about how defenses might double-team him, which coverage schemes could limit his impact, and whether his style of play synergizes with the rest of the roster. The energy around this rumor is almost cinematic, and it feels like the 49ers' offensive blueprint could be on the verge of a dramatic evolution if Higgins really joins the team. Sources close to the organization are reportedly buzzing with theories about how Higgins' arrival could influence the team's leadership dynamics. His rumored reputation as a disciplined, hardworking, and intelligent player is said to resonate with veteran players, who see the potential for him to set the tone for the entire receiving corps. Rumors suggest that his presence could spark a culture of competitiveness, where younger players are pushed to elevate their games, driven by the example set by someone with proven success at the highest level. Coaches are said to be considering adjustments to practice routines, route concepts, and game simulations to ensure Higgins can seamlessly integrate while maximizing the talents of the surrounding roster. Fans are already speculating about who benefits most from his arrival, imagining how running backs, tight ends, and slot receivers might see new opportunities created as defenses adjust to cover him. Analysts are diving deep into past games, compiling highlights and statistical evidence to predict what Higgins' impact could be in various scenarios. It is rumored that this move is more than a simple roster upgrade. It represents a strategic statement about San Francisco's intent to dominate the passing game and challenge the top defenses across the league. Every conversation, tweet, and rumor thread fuels the narrative, making the speculation feel almost like a reality waiting to happen. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The rumor mill also touches on potential shifts in offensive philosophy if Higgins becomes the centerpiece. Insiders suggest that the 49ers might explore a more vertical passing attack, with concepts designed to exploit his deep threat ability and contested catch skills. Analysts are debating whether the addition of Higgins will free up the running game, create space for other receivers, or fundamentally alter the way defensive coordinators approach the team. There is talk that his route combinations could force safeties to cheat toward him, opening lanes for crossing patterns, slants, and bubble screens that previously might have been less effective. Rumors also suggest that Higgins' chemistry with the quarterback could become a defining storyline, the kind of connection that turns third-and-long situations into manageable plays and transforms red zone opportunities into touchdowns. Fans are imagining the sideline celebrations, the highlight reels, and the critical moments where Higgins could change the narrative of a game with a single catch. It is said that rival teams are already planning contingencies, trying to predict how to contain a player whose skill set demands attention on every snap. In essence, the speculation paints Higgins not just as a receiver, but as a potential fulcrum of a dramatically enhanced 49ers offense. And that possibility alone has captured the imagination of everyone following the rumor. Whispers from league insiders indicate that the potential signing could also impact contract structures and future roster moves. There is talk that front office executives are weighing the financial implications, balancing salary cap considerations while attempting to maximize offensive output. Analysts speculate that adding Higgins could influence which positions are prioritized in upcoming drafts or free agency signings, possibly reshaping the team's approach to building a championship-caliber roster. Fans are dissecting every hypothetical scenario, imagining how defensive backs, linebackers, and safeties might adjust to his presence, and how opposing coaches could alter their game plans. Rumors suggest that the 49ers could use Higgins not just as a weapon, but as a strategic lever to redefine matchups, creating favorable opportunities across the entire offensive scheme. The narrative extends beyond individual stats, touching every aspect of the team, from preparation to in-game adjustments, from chemistry to long-term strategic planning. The excitement is contagious, as each rumor fuels another wave of speculation, turning T. Higgins' potential arrival into a storyline that transcends traditional analysis and enters the realm of pure anticipation. Another facet of the rumor is the cultural impact within the team. Sources indicate that Higgins' leadership, work ethic, and competitive nature could influence practice intensity, locker room dynamics, and even the mindset of star players. Analysts suggest that this intangible factor, confidence, professionalism, and influence, might be just as significant as his on-field abilities. Fans are already imagining the synergy between Higgins and his new teammates, the mentorship of younger receivers, and the way his star presence can elevate the performance of the entire offense. There is talk that his rumored arrival could spark a renaissance in the passing game, a season defined by creativity, explosive plays, and a relentless drive for excellence. Every discussion, podcast, and rumor thread contributes to a growing perception that the 49ers could be on the cusp of redefining their identity, both on and off the field. From the front office to the practice squad, the buzz around Higgins is creating a tangible energy, one that has already captured the imagination of fans, analysts, and rival teams alike, fueling speculation and anticipation in equal measure. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.